Hi, my name is Nora from Via Seating and this is our Onda chair. This is a very unique chair because it's the first chair ever infused with copper. So the mesh on this chair is infused at the molecular level with copper, the metal. So why is that important? Well, copper has a wonderful property to it. It's called biocidal, and that means when bacteria comes in contact with the copper, it actually destroys and kills it. We've found that that happens within 20 minutes of contact. So when bacteria comes in contact with this material, it actually destroys the bacteria cell at the cellular level and exposes the nucleus, so oxygen gets to it and completely oxidizes it and kills it on contact. So therefore, this is a self-sanitizing mesh, and the beauty of that is you don't have to bleach clean it, and you don't have to be exposed to harmful cleaners with chemicals in them to keep it clean. It's self-sanitizing. So that's very important for your human health, but also very important for the planet too. Not only is the Onda chair self-sanitizing and very comfortable with its 4-way stretch elastomeric mesh, but there's also great ergonomic features to it too. The first thing you can adjust is the back support, and there's a lumbar adjustment built in. You can adjust that by just moving this up or down to where you need it for optimal support. Now you can move in the chair too, so you have the opportunity to open and close your hip-spine angle when you're sitting, and that's a really good thing to do for your health and wellness because you're activating your core, you're activating your large muscle groups, so that in turn is improving your circulation throughout the day, so you're going to be more energized and alert as a result of that. You can adjust the amount of resistance that you feel in the back of that chair by adjusting this knob here. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So you can have it to where you feel naturally buoyant in the chair, so you're moving intuitively with that wonderful 4-way stretch elastomeric mesh. The next adjustment you have on your right hand is a seat depth adjustment. So if you're a taller individual, you might need this. So press down on this paddle and you'll see the seat slides out, and that gives you more support under your leg. Ideally, you need to maintain at least 2 to 3 fingers depth between the edge of the seat and the back of your leg. So you can see I don't need it. So I'm going to pop that right back in there and get back to where I have that distance between the back of my leg and the edge of the seat. Those are the adjustments on my right hand. On my left hand I have adjustments too, so I can lock this back completely in position by rotating this forward. So now this locks it in position, but then rotate once back, hear a click, and you've got a little bit of movement in that back, which is nice. You're still in an active sitting position for working with your desk. Another click back extends that range of motion. There's 2 more clicks. And that fully extends that range of motion so you can feel all the wonderful movement within the chair. There's another adjustment on your left hand that's just wonderful, and that's a forward tilt in the seat. To activate it, push this paddle down. Push back on the chair, hear that click, then come forward, and the seat actually tilts 3 degrees forward, and that takes pressure off the lower portion of your leg here, ensuring that you've got no restriction in circulation to your lower extremity when you're sitting. To get it back level, simply pull up on that paddle, hear the click, and then come forward, and that seat levels out completely. Those are the adjustments on the control, but there's more. The arm is a fully functional ergonomic arm, and it gives you the opportunity to have height adjustability. To adjust the height, just lift it. Every click represents a position it will lock in. Go all the way to the top, it will drop back down, and you can start all over again. The arm cap can adjust forwards and backwards too to give you full support under your forearm. But what's brilliant about it is that it also rotates. So it gives you that opportunity to push the button and rotate, and it'll lock in position to really get your arm into that situation where you're closer to your work and to your keyboard. To move it again, you can press the button and find that it rotates all the way around. And on this end of the arm cap, it's a wider grip. So depending on the size of your hand, you can have a wider grip or a narrower grip. with this arc cap and locks in position. Those are the adjustments of your Onda chair.